Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Friday night. Here we go, friends. Here we go. Hello, 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 my friends. We are here. I wasn't sure whether I was going to go live today, but I kind of ran out of time. So I thought, why not? Let's just check in and uh, kind of go over a few things for Friday night. And who raise your hand? You guys raise your hand. Who's still in a food coma from yesterday? If you celebrated uh, Thanksgiving, I hope you had a wonderful, beautiful day. I actually just kind of vegged out for a couple of days there and took care of my family and took care of cooking and enjoying all the people who were here. And so I hope you got a chance to do the same thing. So I just had leftovers. I hope you guys are having lots of yummy food surrounding you. So hello, hello. Okay, well, hello. Oh, and I just need to say that hello and thanks for joining tonight. So Rietta's here, Carolyn, Maureen, Diane, Gina, Ron is here. Oh, Mel, yes, from Chile, Colorado. Roslyn, Judy's here. Oh my goodness, Sherry's here. Mercedes is here. Mary's here. Hi, Mary. Donna, Victoria. I have both my Marys, Mary B. and also, uh, let's see, Mary S. I saw you here too. Kim is here. Lisa. Oh, so good to see all you guys. I wasn't sure if you guys were still shopping. Who's been shopping? I actually still have a little more shopping to do. I've been working on my Christmas list because this is a wonderful time of year to start knocking those things off. Friends, there's 31 days till Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. So just saying, or whatever your gift giving, goes out to be, this is the time. Get out there, take a look at all those fun specials for that are going on. Oh my goodness. Hello, Marty, Julie, Donna's here. Hi, Linda, Lorena, Carol, Julie R. Okay, Julie R went big. We're going to have to talk, my friend. Julie went big for her splurge, and she's going to have a pretty amazing craft room very soon. And Carrie, I'm so glad you're here because I was having a little technical difficulties with tonight's subject, but we'll just go over that when we get to it. But I may have to, ask for your help. So we'll see. I'm glad my no food coma. Carrie's like no food coma. I'm kind of still in food coma. Oh, so good. Okay, well, hopefully, first of all, no, and Mary's like, I ate sensibly. I love it, Mary. I agree. So, um, you know, it was just really, really good for me. And thank you all for all your fun. No shopping. Wait a minute. What's going on? No food coming. No shopping. What's happening here, folks? Okay. Well, if you have a chance to do that, I hope you get to take a look at some of the deals still going on. They're going to go on all weekend. Okay, so first of all, I just want to say before we jump in, we are going to start. If you're brand new here, actually, I do want to just kind of let you know where you can find me. Some of you I see you're on Facebook, some are on YouTube, and I do hit both of those places. But as always, if you want to know kind of the event schedule, like what's going on and what's happening, Facebook is the place to follow me. So That's where I do the most posting about sales and, things going on and, shop updates and all that good stuff. So, YouTube is a great place to watch and rewatch videos. Facebook is a good place to keep informed. So, I would definitely say, check out both and make sure you're clicked into notifications for those too. Okay, also, tonight, we are going to talk a little bit about DIY embellishments. And I'm going to share why. And then we're going to try to make some. Okay. Yeah, we're going to try to make some. My first ones, actually, I can see I should have spent a little time preparing a little bit longer because I need to recalibrate my Cricut. It's not quite there yet. I'm not going to take you through all that tonight. But anyhow, welcome everyone who is just hopping on and joining us. So we're going to do that tonight, but there's also some other things. First of all, I just want to say that I want to, wait, my screen didn't change. Hold on. There we go. I want to first say this time of year always brings out a wonderful sense of gratitude, I think, for a lot of us. And one of the first things I want to do is just share my appreciation and gratitude for you all who come and hang out with me on Friday nights or on Tuesdays, or take my classes or shop in my shop or order from me from Creative Memories, because that to me is such a blessing in my life. And I just wanted to start tonight off by sharing a great big thank you and a lot of gratitude for all that you do to support me in my small business. So in this season of gratitude, please, each and every one of you, whether I say your name or I don't happen to see your name, just know that my heartfelt gratitude goes out to each and every one of you. And thank you all so much for being part of this community. I love it. And Carrie's like, I need to know what Julie bought. Julie, you should put it in the chat. Put in the chat what you bought. Oh, I've been looking at those too. Okay. Okay, so let's get started with tonight. I do have, let me see, a couple announcements, as well as being completely grateful and humbled that you are here with me and hang out with me on these Friday nights and do all other things. I also just want to make a couple quick announcements. And one of those is 2 weeks ago, I talked about daily December days. And I was like, you guys, oh, it's going to be up by this weekend. Ha! It wasn't. But now daily December days is actually live and ready. So, whoops, I've got to just get another screen out of here. Just give me 1 second here. I want to just mention, here we go. I got to click all the right buttons tonight. I got to do this. Go back to the right screen and click all the right buttons. Okay, I'm going to do a screen share because now I'm on the right screen. So Daily December Days is actually finally live. Woohoo! And I noticed, going through today, I was like, oh my goodness, I have to clean that up. I have to clean that up. Oh my goodness, I have to clean that up. So it is also cleaned up. But I wanted to give you a sneak peek of, kind of my new format for my classes. And do me a favor, if you have taken one of these new format classes, let me know how you are liking it in the chat. Do you like that everything is kind of modularized and you can kind of go through and see each video and each section? So like, let's say, so this is what the new classes look like. You'll get this, you'll get started. I'll give you a welcome. This goes through a flip through of my whole album of the pages that we created. And then you hit the little pink button and you say complete and continue. And then the next video pops up. And so this is the prep video. So I talk about everything that you're going to need and get that ready, gather it together and get it ready. Then you hit the little pink button, complete and continue. And then we do, the cutting. If you've ever taken a class from me, I like to do cutting and punching, some of that up front. And then, we kind of have stuff to create. So then, there's the video for cutting and punching. And then the next thing is the pages. So then we go into each page. So here's the video for layout 1, and you just click on the video and then you can play it. And then you go to the next lesson, so on and so forth. So there you kind of have an overview. Let me see if I can go back to account. I was signed in. Oh, just give me a sec. Okay. Oops. I was typing my email address. Okay. There we go. Okay. So also, I do want to sign in so that you can see once you're signed in, now all those classes that you take are now loaded in your account. So like I was looking at daily December days, so now I should be able to view it. Why is it not going back? Okay. Maybe, let's see. Close. There. Well, I guess that's kind of weird. Like, oh, right here. Is that the button? Let's go home. How do you go home? Wow, I haven't gone through this. Let's see. Let's get started. Well, I guess once you sign in, there you go. You have to just keep going with the back button. Maybe that's it. Okay, so let's just go back out. And let's see. That's interesting. Okay, well, I can see how this can be frustrating. So let's see. Oh, maybe if I just go, let me go into the sketch challenge. What if I go there and then I'm like, okay, there's the sketch challenge. Now let's go back to December days. Maybe you have to like do that, trick it. Okay, well, now there we go. There it is. So what I wanted to mention before I got so lost on my own website is that then each of those pages has their own little layout, and then it'll show a little check mark if you've completed that lesson and that video. Okay, so, and don't forget the wrap up if you have taken it. So I just wanted to mention that, and I have something funny to say, and I think it was in, maybe it was in layout 6. Hang on, I want to come back. I want to see if anyone has found the little funny thing that happened in layout. I believe it was in layout 6. So layout 6, I think I was like trying to put a pocket, like a card in a pocket, and I think I did this, the thumbs down. It kind of looked like that because these little bubbles popped up in my video, and I still don't know exactly what that is because I think it was just a something weird with my streaming software. Remember how balloons kind of popped up out of nowhere? And then I was like, where are those bubbles? So that's kind of an Easter egg for you to find. If you take my class, in one of the videos, these little bubbles pop up out of nowhere. I don't know how they got there, but they're just something fun to find. So see if you notice them if you take the class. Okay. So, and Darlene says she likes the new format. Click stop and go on to the news section if you need a break or to rewatch. Good. Okay, that was my hope, was, breaking it into smaller chunks and having everything super organized for you. So I am hoping that's going to help a lot of you. Okay, and Nancy says first ever workshop was the Croptoberfest. Okay. at a much slower pace. Yes, that was another, some of the feedback that I got was when I do live, I have to kind of keep going and I have to kind of keep going and going. And that doesn't, I miss the live interaction with my classes, but then I also feel like some of you may have been like, I can't do this right now. I just have to watch it. Versus if you take the workshop, you have, you know when your time schedule works out well, and then you can just sit and watch. So yeah, okay, good. All right, good, good, good. So, and Nancy's still waiting for simple sleeves. I know. I'm still waiting for them too, Nancy. I'm telling you. They were supposed to be in October, then they pushed it to November. So I'm not sure where the shipping is with that. So that's a little bit going on behind the scenes. Also the embellishments that go along with December days, those are now available in my shop as well. They are not, they're optional. I should just mention, those embellishments, I felt like I needed a little something else to put together with my pages, so I created that pack. But you can also do that with sticker numbers or your Cricut or your die cut machine, whatever you can do. So just feel free to kind of be your own creative boss and create whatever you want if you like the formulas for putting those daily December pages in, and then you can do your own DIY. And for anyone who might be new here, actually, let me just grab my notebook, my album. I'm going to switch over to my overhead. There we go. And let me just put my notes over here. And, this is the daily December. I've still gotten questions. Lauren, what size album do you create in? It's a 12 by 12. And the reason I do that is because there's only 3, and I work on multi-pocket pages. So there's only 3 multi-pocket pages for each year. So I started this in 2019, and then each year, I do my own new program, my own new creation for the December days, the 3 days. And as you see that these are flopping, another thing I have been asked quite a few times now that December days is out is, Lauren, what are flop stoppers? And if you see that these are truly, really all over the place, because I still have not gone back and put my little flop stoppers in here, I want to just turn to the pages over here, because this is this year's pages, and you can see that, oh, that one got away, but these are definitely hanging in there because I have added the flop stoppers, and those are just little plastic tabs that hold the peekaboo pockets in place when you use them, Lauren. So yeah, you have to stick them on there. Use them, and then when you turn the pages, they hold, you can see this is, I have this all taken apart, but the flop stoppers hold those in place. That was not a very good demonstration, but okay, you guys get what I mean. So yeah, you just kind of click those in, and then when you turn those pages, they're not doing all that flopping and whopping. Okay, so three pocket pages. You need 3 multi-pocket pages for each year to do that formula. And it's super fun. I think it's super fun. Okay. I also, while we're talking about new things, I also just want to mention, in case you didn't see my post on Facebook, this was the punch that was in secret box number 4. Okay, secret box number 4. So it's a layered scallop punch. It's a hefty punch, but you can actually do 3 different designs all with one punch. And Creative Memories gave advisors the opportunity to purchase a brand new punch, which was the scallop square punch, the square scallop punch. Let me see if I can find that. Let me see, where would I have put that? Not quite sure where I put that. Square scallop punch. Nope, not sure where that is. Let me see. And we were able to, oh, there it is. Okay, I found it. Let me show it to you what it looks like. So I ordered a few of these. They are taking, that's what it looks like. So here's the circle and there's the square. And they are taking a long, long time to ship. So just so you guys know, anyone who ordered this punch, I looked in my, I ordered it like as soon as we could order it. It's still in process. It's not even, it's not complete. It's still pending. My order is. And I think I ordered it, first thing on Monday morning. Okay, so this punch, just wanted to mention, so you can get that if you're an advisor, or I have them on pre-order in my shop. So I'm still waiting for the first batch to come in, and then we can play with that punch. But I did want to make sure you knew about that. Okay, stopping from flopping. Yes, Carrie. All right. Okay. Oh, good, Linda. Thank you. I know. And I apologize, you guys. It has just been absolutely a little bit nuts around here lately. Flop stoppers, not gobstoppers. Yes. Thank you, Terry. I think I mentioned my car died. So we had to go, kind of find another car for mom to drive. Then, actually, my daughter's refrigerator just went out. My printer went out. So I'm like ready to stop. Can we just stop with all this nonsense? And yeah, it's been a little crazy around here. I'll just say that. And excuse me. Yeah, I'm a little behind. That's all I'm going to say. I'm a little behind with just everything that I've had to do. So December days took an extra week, and then, all this other stuff. But let's move on. What else was I going to say? The new products. And what I also want to invite you to do, since today, you guys, it's officially Black Friday today, right? So did Julie let the cat out of the bag? I missed it in the chat. She got a dream box. Can we just like ooh and ah? And where do all my other little houses go? They went on the floor. Okay. And what other deals have you been getting? What other deals have you been getting? I think I lost another one, but we'll go over that. Because, the deals are out there. Speaking of deals, I want to remind you of a few of my favorites. This glass board, that's one of them. It's on sale. Craft Some Joy 25? I can't remember. Is it 25 now? If you want to find some of the deals, like tell me where the best deals are. Let's go check them out. And I have to sign out of my account. Is that not letting me? Account settings. There we go. Sign out. Okay. The shop favorite things. This is just the way it is right now. 20 holiday deals. Craft Some Joy 25. I'll just share this screen with you really quick. So I put this up at the beginning of this. Has it been this past week? To talk about some of those deals that are out there. So if you find some great deals, you can go to my website and go shop my favorite things. And then you'll get my promo code for like this glass board I was just showing you. Normally you get 20% off, but guess what? Today it is 25% off. And you also get free shipping. That's a big one. So if you've thought about, having a beautiful glass board in your creative space, this is the time. I haven't gone to Red River to check it out, but I am going there tonight to see if there's some more promotions. Stamp and Storage. They have a bunch of free stuff going on starting on November 20th and going through the 27th. Each day they're going to have different things. So you can just kind of check out some of those fun items. What did you guys get though? I'm kind of curious. Oh, why am I having such trouble tonight? There we go. Back over here. So that reminded me when I saw the Red River. Okay. So let's see. The three things I know. I counted 3 too. 3 things. Yeah. And those were like the big things. So I'm done with big things happening, right? Like my laser printer broke, my car broke, and then the daughter's fridge broke. And we were starting to have trouble with the washing machine, but I hope hubby fixed that. So yeah, I'm done. Okay. So, oh yes. And, Lori, thank you for saying Michael's has Simply Tidy. So if you like my craft room, if you like those cubbies, wow, 50% off. Awesome. Woohoo. And if you're a quilter, okay, Terry's got Missouri Star Quilt ready for you. Good. Okay. Epson printer. Yes, Edita. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to put that up. The Epson printer on Amazon was a screaming deal. So the PM400, I thought I was gonna, yeah. Free shipping on 75 for Red River paper. That's awesome. That's a really good deal. So I'm going to talk a little bit about Red River paper because I do love this paper, and we're going to make some embellishments tonight. So why do we want more embellishments? Because when we got the Darling Charming Village bundle, and we worked on this 2 Fridays ago, right? And when we were making a title page for the Charming Village, and then in the pop crop, I actually finished this. Oh, that's another thing that I want to say. I've been working on getting. I'm a little behind. Is the sketch challenge? This will be posted in the sketch challenge. I'm behind in the sketch challenge, but we've had holidays. So I'm looking forward to getting some more sketches in the sketch challenge. So stay tuned. But, things have just been a little out of control. But when we did this, we in the pop crop, we finished it and talked about the title. And then I realized how much I just love these little houses. So those came in the one embellishment pack that we got with the Charming Village bundle, right? If we got the Charming Village bundle. So I hope if you like, here's an original little house. That's an original little embellishment, right? That came with this bundle. And what we can do, and please disregard the fact that my printer needs to be calibrated. I mean, my cutter needs to be calibrated. I've done a lot of cutting. This one is a printed and cut embellishment. What do you guys think? Pretty darn cute, right? So if I had these calibrated just a little bit better, they would be perfect, just like this one, without that little offset white, which that's going to drive me nuts until I get it done. But I thought what we could do tonight is just talk through how we get to make these little guys, because if we run out of these from doing an awesome title page like this, where I just wanted to put so many of these cute little houses on this title page and down here too. And stickers, by the way, stickers too. We can make our own stickers, right? You can just do that. And I'm going to keep telling you that you can do that until maybe you actually try it. And here's the thing. Right now is a great time. Oh, here's all my other embellishments. Right now is a great time to, if you're going to take a leap, there's some fantastic sales on, the cutters and the whitest snow on the roof. Thank you, Terry, for making lemons out of lemonade. I love it. Yes. So if you want to jump in and think about getting a cutter, an electronic cutter, it's going to open a whole new world for you with creating your own DIY embellishments. And that means even these that are on the sticker sheet, right, you can turn into embellishments. And borders, you can do that. So Carrie and Terry that are both here tonight, we have talked about this before. We have videos on this that you can watch. But one more time, I'm going to just tease you again about creating your own embellishments. So tonight, what I'd like to do is kind of take you step by step through how I'm going to go from beginning to end into getting these slightly not cut out correctly embellishments, right? But it's just that's fixable. Okay. And a silk screen printer too, Cinda. Look at you go. I love it. Okay, and Joanne has the Sizzix Big Shot on Doorbuster. That's awesome. Okay. So, and Mary said, oh yes, Mary got the acrylic drawers. I think she was saying those, she got like the pro buy on those, the clear 12 by 12 drawers. That was a good deal too. So, okay. The sparkling punch, I'm not sure which one that is, Virginia. Okay. Let's go into, and I'm sorry if I missed some of that chatter. We chat here in the chat. We do a lot of chatting. So just, remember, warning that there's always chat ahead. Okay. Because that's what we do here. All right. So I'm going to take you through a little journey with my computer. So I'm going to try to get a little more cozy with my computer so that we can talk about exactly what we're doing to get embellishments cut in our hands when we run out, and stickers for that matter. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is go get your stuff. And I'm gonna just apologize. I cannot see the chat right now. So Carrie, I hope maybe you can help moderate. I'm not sure if I saw Sandy's here too. So what you want to do is go to your Creative Memories website if you want to use Creative Memories artwork, right? And remember, it's personal use only. So if you're doing this for yourself, that's awesome. You can do this. They would not like you to do this and sell it to other people. So just so you know, this is personal use. So you go to your account and then you want to sign in, and you get into your login and go to your account. Okay. And then what you want to do is actually go over here to my downloadable products. Okay. So once you're in your account, now I'm going to assume that you guys, maybe I shouldn't assume that. Maybe first what we need to do is go to Shop Digital, because we have to get the digital stuff, right? Let's go get digital stuff. So when you shop for digital goodies, now the Black Friday promos, that was during the promo period. That's why I got them. It was like if you purchase $30 worth of digital artwork, you got the promo bundles for free, the digital bundles. But you can do like, say, Enchanted Wizard and Princess. I think those are going last chance or sold out. They could be. Well, if you really want some more of those really cute witches hats or that owl or, that star, you can go get it, right? So this is where you would just add it to your cart. And then once you check out, and here's another trick. If you're just ordering digital, sometimes what I do is I just make a digital order for digital products, unless like you're trying to hit a promo level or something. But it ships for free. There's no shipping charge at all on digital products. So you can just add those to your cart, check out, and there's no additional no shipping charged when you order only digital products. Okay, if they have to put something in a box, then you will get charged shipping. If it's not, unless it's free shipping. Okay, so then as I said, we're going to go back to my account. And when you get to my account, we are going to go over here. Go back. Okay, yeah. One more time. My account. Let's go to my account. Okay. And over here to downloadable products. All right. Now, when you have your downloadable products, you can see I have a lot of downloads. They will hold those for you for who knows? Who knows the answer? How long do they hold those for you in your file? Did anybody say? I'm going to come back and check the chat for a second. Let's see. Anyone? No? How long do they hold? Yes, Carla! Ding, 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 ding. 2 years. All right. They hold that for you in your account for 2 years. Thank you. So what does that mean? That means you need to go and actually download those on your computer and file them in a very smart way so you can find them and so that you can keep them longer than 2 years. Okay, just an aside. So now what I'm going to do is you click on the, let's say Charming Village. I already downloaded that one. So let's go to Black Friday. You click on that. And did you see that little arrow just like, woo? Depending on your computer, it will go give you some notification that you're getting a download. And then what you need to do is go to your downloads folder. Okay, so in my downloads folder, you will see now I have a zip file. Let me make this a little bigger for you to see. So I have, let's see, Charming Village. Let me get rid of that. I already opened it. So I have the zipped file of Welcome Gnome, right? And then you want to unzip it so you can get to the files. So for me on my computer, that's a double click. I think that's most likely the case for all of your, most of your computers, is it just you double click on the zip file or you might do a right click and extract. And then you get the little blue folder for me, or you'll get a little folder. And then if you look over here, you'll get to see what's in the folders, right? You get to see there's their language here for how they name their digital artwork. So the first folder is 12 by 12 PP. That's paper pack. PP, paper pack. So if you click on that folder, you can then get a little image of all the papers. And they do actually name each and every embellishment, sticker, and paper. And from creating my own artwork, this is a very long process. So you can see they kind of do this very long way of naming it. So it's CM, plaid, blue, welcome, gnome, paper pack, '07. So that is, paper 7, paper 8, paper 9. Okay. So just a little bit on the naming structure. So then you can see that's the paper. Then there's clusters. So let's see what the clusters look like. Oh, look at, they did that. Oh, they did that for us. That is really cute. So they did some clusters for the welcome gnome. Absolutely darling. So they've actually done some of the layering for us. Look at that, keeping it real. These might be on the stickers, is it? Or no, maybe not. I think they did cluster little things. There's, so you can just see spring has sprung. Look at that darling little cluster village. Okay, so then we go, and those are ELMT, elements, right? Clusters, welcome gnome, elements. Now, if I click on this folder, now this is going to give me all the stickers and all the elements, right? So when you click through, you will see now this is, autumn in the air. Wait, what is this? Oh, the beach ball. Yeah. So all those itty bitty, even the teeniest, tiniest little stickers, I'm just going to kind of scroll down. You can see the pictures popping up. Every single one of them. But if you want to get to those little embellishment packs that go, that we got with, oh no, that we'll see, here it is right here, gnome body. So these are the little hats and different things that fit on the gnome punch, right? Okay, so you can see those. Plus all the other, all the other little hearts and, balloons, all the other stickers. Okay, so the main thing now is that those are the elements. That's what we're going to need in order to create our own DIY embellishments. We need the artwork. Now, do you have to use Creative Memories? No. Do you have to use a license for if you're buying it off Etsy or somewhere like that? Yes, you need to, pay someone else for their artwork in order to use it. There are free sites if you want to just do that, or you can go to Cricut Design Space or Silhouette Studio, and they have a lot of free artwork as well. Guess who else? Canva. Canva also has a lot of free artwork, but it's all most of the time based on personal use for you, unless you get a commercial license. Okay, so that's where the elements are. So I'm just going to go back over here. So once you've unzipped the file, you can trash that, right? You can get rid of that. So the Charming Village, since we're working on my sample here is Charming Village. So I'm going to just go back in here. Charming Village, all the little houses were down here at the bottom. See how they're all, CM House, Charming Village, element 44, element 45, element 46. There are a lot of elements here. Okay, so I was practicing today to share exactly kind of what would be a good workflow to share how to do this the quickest and easiest way to get these into your Cricut design space so that you can create your own embellishments. So right now, what I've done is I've gone into Cricut Design Space and this was my sample. You can see those are some of the little houses. That's what I cut out. And I'm going to share kind of what I found a good workflow process was to get these in. But before I do that, I just want to say, so when you go to you open Cricut Design Space. So you have to have this either on your computer or on your iPad. And, you will have, you need to load that on, right? So let's just start from the beginning where we come in, we're in home, and those are my projects. Where's the home? Where's home? Home, here. There we go. This is what you see when you first log into Cricut Design Space, okay? You see all their awesome projects that make you just want to drool and sit in your craft room and do nothing but cut out stuff all day, right? I mean, it just looks so fun. Look at that garland. Oh my gosh. So cute. Okay, but let's get back to what we want to do, which is create embellishments. So what you would want to do is look at the green button up here and click on New Project. And we are going to start fresh. We're going to start with a blank canvas. So I'm going to just start all over again. We're going to just delete that and go fresh. Brand new canvas. So when we have this big blank canvas, now what we want to do is get stuff in there, right? And there's kind of two ways we can do that. So you click down here, the upload button, right? And you can see that I uploaded this image, which has 6 little houses on it. And I'm going to show you how I did that. But you can also upload directly from your downloads that I just showed you, right? So if we go to the downloads from today, Black Friday, that's the gnome. This is the Charming Village. Remember, it's the element, ELMT, elements. And we're going to scroll down and we can click on a house. And, you can use your arrow up and down buttons if you want to just see like, oh, which one do I want? Oh, that blue one's cute. But you can only upload one at a time. Okay. And that was just driving me absolutely bonkers. Okay. So there it is. That's straight from the CM Digital Kit. And you can just click simple or moderately complex, whatever you feel. And then, or complex. There we go. Complex, because there's little bricks and everything on that house. And let's click continue. And this is already a transparent background, so you don't have to worry about removing anything. It's already done for you. And then now this is where we are going to use the print then cut feature. So now this is where we're combining all our skills together, that we have awesome Red River paper or good, printable paper. We have a printer like the Canon Crafter printer that we can use to print our little cute designs on. And then we also have a cutter that we can cut on. Okay. So yes, it takes a lot of kind of getting the right things and the right sequence, and like I said, this is again a good time if you want to add to your collection, to do it is now. So this is all about print and cut to DIY our own embellishments. It's all about print and cut. So you click that image, not the cut image, and then you click the green button down here that says upload. And then it's going to put it in your recent uploads file right here. You need to highlight it. See the green box that goes around when you highlight something? You can just highlight. So you highlight it, and then down here in the bottom right corner, add to canvas. And it will pop it in there. Ginormous. Okay, so this is 8 inches wide by, like 17 inches. Okay, very large. So what you want to do is it's selected because you can see the handles are around that. So and it's locked. The aspect ratio is locked here because there's a little lock button on it. But what we want, the height of that embellishment, I measured, you want it to be 1.5. Okay, so I'm going to change this right here to 1.5 and click enter. And magic, now that embellishment is sized to fit on our punch. Okay? That's the size we want it. Now, you can scooch it up into that corner, and then you can go back and do that 45 more times. So what do you guys think? That work? 45 more times, we're going to do what I just did. That would be very cumbersome, right? Okay, so let's try another way. That and if you have, maybe you only want to print 2 or 3 things, that would be an excellent way to do it. So a quicker way that is also very accessible for a lot of you that you can do is we're going to go back into one of my, I'm just going to minimize Cricut Design Space here. And one of my favorite programs, as you all know, is CANVA. Now, CANVA has a free version, and it also has the pro version. And I do love the pro version, okay, because you can download PNG files, you can resize, and it just has some fun little tricky things that you can do. But that's totally up to you. The free version, you can do, pretty much the same thing. So we are going to do a custom size. We're going to do a brand new custom size, and we're going to do width 8.5. Oh, we have to change. Yeah, it's inches. 8.5 inches. Make sure it's inches, guys, or you're going to get in pixels, and you don't want that. 8.5 by 11, and we're going to create a new design. Now, I want to say I've already uploaded a few houses, as you can see in my uploads file here. So here's how you can speed up this process of creating, getting your files uploaded and all into one place so that you can just get on to cutting and making your embellishments. So for CANVA, you can go back into your downloads, right, where we just were, and go back into Charming Village. Actually, let's go in. So just so you can see the difference, because I already have a bunch of houses. Let me go into the gnomes, right? And say, I want to get, I want to upload all these cute little gnome hats, and those gnome hats, and those cute little gnome clothes. Oh, and the beards, we got to have some of those beards for the gnomes as well, right? Oops, I think I unclicked some. So you click the first one you want, hold down your shift button, go down to the last one you want and click it, and that's going to select all of them for you. You can just see everything that's highlighted in blue. I'm just going to drag those into CANVA. And can you see how fast that's just loading all those little elements in there? Ta-da! And now they're all on my page. Okay? That was a lot faster than what I did in Cricut, right? So then what do we want to do? We've got all those embellishments now loaded. They're just stacked on top of each other. So I want to select all of them at the same time. And in CANVA, the way it works to see how big your embellishment is, you have to drag one of these little corners. See how I'm up here in the corner? And have that diagonal arrow showing. Once you have the diagonal arrow showing, once you start pulling down, do you see the black box just to the right? It says width 7H, W7H 8.6. So I'm going to drag this down until I see that the height is 1.5. Yes, they're getting very small. There we go. Okay. But what that does is it sizes them all together at the same time. Now, I didn't measure the gnomes, but we're just going to say that's the same. So then I'm going to zoom in this page. And so now basically what I'm going to do is just start putting all these cute little beards and clothes. Aren't they just darling, you guys? I mean, so you can just stack them up. Now, I'm not too concerned about getting them lined up or anything like that because we're just going to cut them out later. So you can see how you're just going to add those right in. And hang on a second. I added, woof, did I add a lot here? Oh, here's the hats now. Okay, here we go. We'll just do a few more. So you can see that you're basically going to recreate the entire embellishment collection, right? We've got all the hats again. We've got all the little clothing and all the little beards. Well, I don't think I got all the beards. Actually, no, you know what? I bet I did get all the beards because there's only 3 beards, 3 styles of beards, but we would need to duplicate those, right? So to duplicate, let's just keep going with the gnomes since we're here. You're going to grab those 3 and then click the duplicate button. And then we're going to just move those up here. And then another shortcut for duplicate is you hold down your Option key and you just drag it up. That's just a shortcut. Then you can get all 6 of these and duplicate. So you can quickly just add, oh, so many beards into your embellishment set, right? Okay, I'm going to come back to the chat because I feel like maybe I'm missing anything. Okay. Let's see. Offer the digital art. I know, Belinda. I know. Yeah. Okay. So they were a promo item. Have the digital version. I know it was. Oh, so okay. Yeah. It was a digital version. It was a freebie if you bought digital artwork. It was a freebie. So, but just take this. If you didn't happen to get it, take it as a way of creating any embellishments, right? Any embellishments that you run out of stickers. I mean, how many sticker packs, have we ran out of, or embellishments? Like we were out of Golden Harvest embellishments. You could do the same thing for Golden Harvest, right? So what I kind of, so whatever digital art that you want to add in here, you do that. You size it to whatever size you think you want it in. And then what you want to do is get it from here. So I think I need some more beards just to, fill up the paper right here. So now that looks pretty full. We could add a few more. Maybe we want to add another, you can just fill up whatever you want. That's a cute little red hat. Maybe we'll move him up there. Okay. And like I said, Carrie and I have done this before, and Terry has also come on and talked about how you use all your goodies to create stuff and do DIY stuff. So there's more videos if you want to watch something other than Gnomes and Charming Village. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. It's pretty full. And the next step then is how do we get it out of CANVA so that we can put it into Cricut Design Space or Silhouette Studio, right? So I'm going to hit my share button. And what you want to do is actually download this. So you go to the download file and it's going to ask you, well, okay, how do you want to download it? What type of file do you want to download it as? And it's suggesting a PNG file, which is actually the type of file that Cricut really likes. So a PNG is a great file to use. Now you can also choose JPEG, PDF, PDF print, SVG, all these. You can download it as a movie, as a GIF, whatever you want. but we are going to stick with the PNG. And then you can also play with the size feature here as well. And then the Pro version, you can also click that you want it to have a transparent background. Okay. I'm just going to do that. But if it's white, I don't, it's going to have a high contrast because we're working on a white background. So it's going to be fine to import that. And then you click download. Bam! And I forgot to title this. So I should have said up here, actually, before I did bam, gnome embellishments. Okay. And so now I've have a title to that, whereas my download has no title. But every time, if you go into Canva, I should mention, if you make a change, you have to re-download that change. So say you go over here and you say, oh, yeah, wait, I really wanted another green hat. I didn't make enough green hats. I really want another green hat. So I've just got to add that to the sheet. And so now I have a green hat and, I want another one of these blue ones too. So I'm going to add another blue hat. Those changes don't automatically go to that file you just downloaded. You have to go through the process again. So you go to share, you go to download, and you go to the PNG suggested. Okay. And now you can see my download is actually coming up as Gnome Embellishments because I named my project. Okay, so that is the setup in Canva. And the reason I really suggest getting comfortable with Canva is because then you have one huge file that you can now import all at once. Now, there is a drawback to that. When you go into, we're going back into Cricut Design Space now. The drawback is that you can't really, it doesn't bring them in as separate images anymore, right? So it brings it in all together. So like this, if you upload each one of these separately, well, you can delete or replace or do all of that separately on each embellishment. But now I'm just going to kind of show you, say you just want to do the whole shebang at once. Now we want to cut all the cute little gnome clothes, right? So we're going to go back in and browse our files again. And remember, it was in my downloads. And I'm going to do the one that says gnome embellishments. There it is. Open. And we're going to go to complex, continue. Now, this is also where it's Cricut will say, well, do you want to remove the background? So if you want to, you can, but we don't need to. We're going to apply and continue. And then we're going to do this as a print and cut. Now, when I pull this in, we're probably going to get some warnings on the Cricut mat, but let's just go ahead and do that. Again, click that green until the green box is around my image. Down in the bottom right, add to canvas. And here we are. Oh, no, it's saying it's not going to be good. It's saying over here, no, not good, right? So let's click on what the warnings are. First of all, it says image is too large for 8.5 by 11 letter paper. Okay. And so what we want to do, auto resize image, right? There it is. Bam, just like that. Because what we want to do is make sure that this is sized for an 8.5 by 11 paper. So sometimes between the download and then the upload and then how it pulls into Cricut, it doesn't pull it in. Even though we made it at an 8.5 by 11, it pulled it in as a little bit bigger. But you can see here, these this hat is about, if this is at the 3.5, that's only about an inch. And we sized these for an 8.5 by 11. So if we go over here, let's see, 8.5. That should buy, it's still a little big. Let's make that even, there we go. Well, looks like we still have our warning. Let's see. So let's see how small we have to go till that little red button comes off. I guess maybe we have to go down to what it did recommend. Height, 9.4. Wow. Okay, let's do, what did this want it? Auto resize. Oh, there it goes. Yeah. Okay. And it says low resolution, but you know what? I think we resized it. It should be pretty good. Nope. It's still giving us a resolution image problem. Okay, so here's what we're going to do in order to fix that. Now, I don't know if this is I'm going to go back to CANVA. If this is only in the Pro, because I forgot exactly which features are which, but I'm going to go back into download and I'm going to bring up the resolution on the images. Okay, so I'm bringing up the resolution here and now I'm going to download that. I think that's I think it's available to any version of Canva, but I'm not positive on that. Okay, so now I'm going to download that. Let's see if that fixed our problem. And you can see that my download now has a little 1 in it because, yeah, it went from 1.9 kilobytes to now it's 2.4 megabytes. So that's a nice big juicy file. Okay, so now let's go into Cricut Design Space. We're going to upload that one now. Okay, let's do upload image, browse. I'm going to go a little quicker here because this is the same thing we just went through. Okay, continue. We do not need a background and we're going to do a print then cut. Okay. So this, I'm going to just take this older image out. Yep. And now we're going to add the new one to the canvas. And again, it's probably going to be too large, way too large. So let's go auto resize. Bam. It's down. And we're still getting the low resolution. Okay. Well, any suggestions? I'm gonna see. Let's see. To me, when I zoom in, the resolution actually looks okay. Let's see if I have, where is the, let's see. Carrie, are you still here? What do you, it was a promo for the gnomes. Yeah. Carrie. You don't think it came in transparent? Aha, Debbie. Let's see, Janet, I have found that the resolution is not an issue. I've made the tiny nutcrackers from Christmas cheer to 6.75 and the image was perfect. Just ignore. Well, thank you, Janet. All right, we're going to ignore it. When I was playing around with it before, oh, look, now it's fine. Now it just decided to go away. Ay. Okay, so let's see if we can pull this back out just a little bit. I think it was up to here, right? Now what is our warning? Okay, let's auto resize. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go with what Janet said and say, hey, and when I printed before, whoops, where'd it go? It was fine. I agree. It was fine. Like I didn't have a resolution issue. So I need to go put a piece of paper in the printer. But you guys chat for just a second while I do that. Oh, I should talk about, before I do that, hang on. Okay, so we're getting to the nitty gritty now where we've got the images in the computer, right? So, hey, look, there it is. It's in the computer. So now we need to go put in some paper into the printer. I was having issues with my Canon printer. I'm not sure why. It just was saying, it kept saying out of paper. So I have to do some troubleshooting with that. I'm just going to print it on my new printer, my laser printer, which actually, when I did the test, it came out pretty good. But Red River paper has some gorgeous polar 60-pound polar matte paper. This is 12 by 12. And I need to get, that's one of the things on my wish list from Red River is some more boxes of 8.5 by 11 for just this application, the making embellishments. So if you're ever interested too, this is a sampler, fine art sampler that you can get. I ordered this a long time ago, but it has all kinds of different papers that you can play around with in the 8.5 by 11 size from Red River. So if you are ever interested in going, oh, what does the premium matte feel like? What does the Halo Duro Satin look like? You know, or whatever. It's kind of fun to get the sampler, and it is printed. There's a print on each one of them. So, you know, just know that you have to take that into account. But I do think that they reduce the price on these papers, and it's a really good deal. I want to say it was like 25 bucks or something, maybe less, when I printed these. So you can, I'm not sure if I have a polar in here, but I'm getting really low on my polar. If not, I'll just grab another one. This feels kind of like it here. That is Aurora Art double-sided. Nope. Okay. That looks like one. Okay. So I'm going to go put that in the printer, and then we're going to print. So just a quick aside about paper. And, you know, there's also other great, I would suggest probably just a nice matte paper, especially if you are using a inkjet. This one was just for inkjet printers right here. So you can see the quality is really stunning. Yeah. Wait, okay. Let's see. Oh, hi, Carrie. You're here. When I pulled it in, instead of being outlined, each of the items, it was a full gray box. Yeah. Well, and that's because I pulled it in as a PNG, a one big PNG from CANVA, I believe. I think that's the reason. So, yeah. And Janet says she loves this paper. It's a little more expensive, absolutely. But yes, we know that the image is amazing on it. Okay, so I'm going to go pop that in the printer. And then we're going to just talk about kind of the next step after that. Oh, I've got the wrong paper. Hold on. Oh, and I want to say that Red River also has a scrapbook sampler kit too. They have just such cool stuff, for sure. Okay, I've got my paper, and I'll be right back, because then we're going to kind of go back into Cricut here. And let me do a screen share. And we are going to do our make button, but I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. So now what we want to do is go to our make button. Now that you have the correct paper in your printer, you always want to make sure that's in there. Okay. So we are going to do our print and cut feature. So continue. And then the first thing that comes up, if it doesn't see your machine or you're not connected. So right now I have my computer connected to my Maker 3. It'll say connect your device and it will want to find your device, but I already have mine plugged in. So next we're going to go send to printer, and I'm going to send it to this one because I mentioned for some reason, I don't know why, it is not playing nicely with my Canon right now. And then there it goes. I hear it. It's printing. Okay. So once you get it printed, it's going to ask you then, okay, thank you for printing that. 1 second. All right. So now I have I'm going to come back to the overhead, and now I have my printed paper, okay, with all my cute little embellishments on here. So cute. This would look even better if I did it on the inkjet. The laser's not bad, but it would be even just amazing on my inkjet, the Canon Crafter. Okay, so next then we need to get a mat and put this on the mat. So let me grab that 1 second. And I've got my mat. So I'm going to put this in the top right corner and line that up. Okay. Oh, I need a stickier mat. Hold on. If that one. Here we go. We'll try this one. Flip it over. There we go. Okay, that's good. That's sticky. So this paper is about 65 pound. Okay, so now I have it on my mat. I'm going to go back to the screen share because it's going to ask me, what do I want to print on? Or what kind of material did I stick on my mat? So I'm going to choose 65 pound. It's about what this paper is. And if you use a thicker paper, or if you want to do a kiss cut, you have to kind of switch that all up. And then it says load tools and materials. We're on step 3. So I'm going to put that in my Cricut. And then it's got a little flashing light. And I'm going to press that button and it's going to scan in my machine. I don't know if you can hear it. It's measuring. It's going, oh, you have that size mat. Okay. And then it will ask you, do you want the default pressure? Yeah, that's fine. Then it's saying press go. So you'll have a little flashing arrow and we're going to press go. Now the next thing, you can probably hear the machine in the background. It's scanning, and what it's doing is it's scanning these corners, and that is where I have to recalibrate my machine because these are probably going to be a little off. But if you are not getting a precise cut, that means, you've got to kind of take a time. So instead of using good paper, you might want to do this on, some scratch paper or whatever, and kind of let it go. And see how well your machine is calibrated. So like I mentioned, I'm not going to do that now, but that's something I will work on so that I get a better cut on my little embellishments. Oh, yes, I see what happened. Okay, Carrie, you are absolutely right. Okay. There goes, yeah, exactly. You know what? It pulled it in. So what we're going to show you my big mistake because that's what happens, and we learn from our mistakes. I don't know why it didn't register when you said that, Carrie, but I'm going to show you what I just did because it's funny. So we're going to have to go through this one more time. Where's my overhead? Yeah. So it cut one big box. Thank you, Carrie. Yes. I know. You've got to come back and clean my mats and just help me. And I know, Terry, you need to see me running around going, look at that. Look at that. I did that all wrong. Okay, one more time. Let's try again. But you know what? Let me make all the mistakes so that you don't have to. Okay, so let me remove this and we're going to go back to upload. And I forget to click transparent when I downloaded that from, maybe I did when I upped the size. I think that's maybe what I did. I forgot to click transparent. Let me go back to here, share. We're going to download. There, did I forget to do that? I am going to bump it up still and get a better resolution. And I click transparent. Maybe this time. I'll have to see. I wonder. Let's go back to my downloads. It would be number 2. Oh, look, but it is transparent. Okay, so that was just in the Cricut, on the Cricut end. Okay. All right, so let's fix that mistake. So what we need to do is go back to Design Space, and we're going to upload the image and go to Downloads and here. So you can see when it's in the file, if there's no white behind it, that it is transparent. The file itself is transparent. And that's transparent. Okay. Where did I go wrong then? Print then cut. Okay. Let's try again. See what happens. When you see all those little gray boxes behind it, right? That is supposed to be, yeah. Whoops. Oh, I don't want to add that to a collection just yet. Add to canvas. Okay, now they're clear. What happened before? I'm going to have to rewatch and see what I did wrong. Okay. Whatever I did, don't do that. Do what I just did right now. But we are still going to resize the image so that it actually fits. And look, there's no warnings at all on that because I did make that file a little bigger too. Oh my goodness. And I'm still on the overhead and you cannot see a thing. Yes. Okay. That looks right now. Yeah, but I wasn't even showing you. I didn't even do the screen share. Let me do it again. Because I was just talking to myself. Okay. So let me delete this. Okay. I'm sorry, friends. It's been a long week. Okay, so here we have it. I uploaded the new file. It's right here. And then we're going to add that to Canvas. Okay. Pop it in. See, now you see it's all clear behind it. It's not white. But I get the warning and it is too big. So we're going to auto resize the image so that we can print it. I think that's a new feature that they added. You know, they've done several upgrades. But before, we remember way back, you have to resize it yourself until it got to the right size. Okay. So let's do this one more time here. And it's resized. Now we're going to do the make. Okay. I'm going to take this off. Oh, you know what? I probably could have just tried to see before I peeled all that off, whether that would work. But we can also talk about if you just have a print, or you could send something to get it printed. You know, we can fussy cut too. All right, so there it is on the mat. And we are going to continue, and we're going to send this to the printer again. Okay, let me go get another piece of paper. And here I go, Terry. I'm running to the printer. I'm running to the printer one more time. Okay. This has been a wild and crazy kind of live. All right, here we go. Print. I'm going to turn the bleed off. I don't need a bleed. And preparing the print. Okay. Once again, I'm going to pop over to the overhead. I'm back. Okay. I'm running again. Here I go. I'm going to go get the paper. And we're going to put that on the mat again. This is what my flop stopper mats look like. Do you guys see all the flop stopper cuts on it? Yeah. Oh, it's one of those. So I go through a lot of mats to make those little babies. Okay, so I have my paper on there. We're going to do the same thing again. Going back, I'm going to select 65 pound because that did cut very well. Okay. And it's scanning again. All right, it's time to press go. I'm not going to let you do the whole, well, we'll see how fast it is. Okay, so you can see it's cutting now, scanning and cutting. And while it's doing that thing in the background, oh yes, Lorna, I have to laugh at my own mistakes. It's, part of doing what I do. I mean, it just can't happen any other way. Okay, so here is that mistake. Speaking of, let me move my computer up here. And you can hear it going in the background, right? Oh, thank you, Carrie. Print and cut Cricut sizes, A4, letter size, legal, and tabloid. Yeah, there we go. And Mary, you made it. Okay, so let's get our scissors. So if you don't have access, here's a couple things. If you don't have access to a printer, you can still use CANVA. You can still pull in digital artwork and then send it to Staples or Office Depot or Office Max and have them print it on like a heavier weight, nice paper, right? You can have them do it. That's an option. And then if you have a printer, say, and you don't have a cutter, well, if you have some of these, that would also work too, right? And yes, it will be a little more time consuming, but who doesn't like to just do mindless fussy cutting while you're watching your favorite little show, right? Or favorite shows. I'm telling you, I do a lot of die cutting and a lot of you know, just mindless work. And that's when I watch all my favorite shows or movies. And, you know, you just get caught up on all those things. I love multitasking. It's, it just makes you feel like you're getting so much accomplished, right? Okay, so there we go. Just out of some fussy cutting. And I think that is just a um, laser glitch. Let's cut out these little red ones. So you can see here my machine is just doing its thing in the background there. Now I think, yeah, when it comes to beards, this may be a little trickier to do, right? But you can fussy cut, no problem, if you don't have a cutter. I'm just saying. Okay. Let's see. Where are we? Let's see. Ta-da! You can avoid curling the paper if you bend the mat away from the paper. Yes, I know. I remember you telling me that, Carrie, but I was so mad I just pulled it off because I did it wrong. So, yes. So what Carrie is saying, don't do this either. Thank you for the reminder. Okay. Let's see. While it's scanning and cutting, I can turn on the camera and reenact running around with interpretive dance. Yeah, I think you would really like to see that. Thank you, Carrie. I need you back here, my friend. We could both run it, and then we could also knock the, you know, the lamp over or the camera over too while we're at it, right? So okay, so what Carrie was saying is, see how my paper is curling? It's because I was so frustrated. I'm like, yank, and I just pulled it towards me. But if you take this while it's still stuck and actually pull the mat away from the paper, am I doing this right, Carrie? You will not get this thing that happens. Okay, so it finished cutting. Sorry, no interpretive dance necessary right now. Let's see how it cut. Yeah, it needs some calibration. Okay, so we are going to pull away, right? Instead of I don't know that it matters as much here because we've got all the little doodads stuck to the mat, right? But I think that's the idea. You don't get quite that curl when you pull the mat away. Okay, and ta-da! We have a whole new gnome army wardrobe. Okay. And Lynn says she loves fussy cutting. So how about that? Yeah, you can just enjoy your time doing, you know, just easy stuff like that. Okay. Let's see. Any other questions? Lizzie. Carrie, good. I'm glad you'll be back. Try not to send the silhouette mats flying through the air, right? Okay. Okay. So now we have our embellishments. One of the easiest, I'm telling you, multi-purpose tool all the way. I love this thing for just getting in there and lifting it off the mat. And you can see, I have done these before where they come out absolutely perfect, but this little white edge is because it's not calibrated 100%. So before I do that, I've got to go in, I've got to get my printer working, and then I've got to recalibrate my machine. And I just have to say too, I use my machine probably, I don't know, 5 days out of the week. It's running, it's doing something, it's cutting flop stoppers or it's cutting titles or whatever. It's doing something. So I haven't done a print and cut in a while because I've been doing a lot of other cutting, but you know, it's over time. I think these things you need, you know, just to spend a little time when you're ready to do a print and cut again. But we have made, friends, our very own DIY embellishments. So never fear if you run out of your own, that you can go in and make it. So hopefully learning from my mistakes of how not to pull paper off your Cricut mat and how not to pull it in as a white background. There you go. Let's see what else did I do wrong tonight. It's not calibrated. I couldn't get the right printer hooked up. But, you know, all in all, I'm hoping you are just getting even that much closer to trying this for yourself. Or if you're an expert, you can give us tips on what to do next time. But I love being able to go in and do that and just get as many more of these fun little things as we can, just in our own time, on our own way, right? Okay, so let's see. Oh wait, okay, Debbie, what are you talking about? I just saw a sample. It does show cardstock, and when I browse all materials, 65-pound cardstock is not compatible with her machine. Just answered her own question. Oh, thank you, Cindy. I'm here. I show up and I do try. And as my little trash can says, mistakes are just proof that you are trying. And I always do come to the table and try. So, yeah. So Sandy, my favorite printer is the Canon Crafter printer. And it would definitely be one to look up for, you know, this time of year to see if you'd like to find one. And that's typically when I have printed, you know, I think, Carrie, what did we print when we were here? Did we print, you know, this is another session. These are this is the artwork that I've created called Baby Charms. So you can see, you can do a oh so thin little outline on some of these if you want. I think I was working on getting my machine calibrated, but you can do this is with the inkjet printer. You can kind of see some of those colors. And again, we were just playing around. I think we were working on this, weren't we, Carrie? Resizing some of these. I don't know. You can see lots of mistakes here too. Yeah, look at that. That didn't cut out too well. So sometimes you just have to, you know, get in there, learn, try it, see what works, and then what you end up coming out with. So we did do a fun little army of new gnomes, gnome clothing and beards and hats and some houses. And I think that would be really fun to try. I hope you do. Okay. Yeah, so if you go on Amazon for $198, oh my gosh. I know. I'm actually thinking of maybe another one. Okay, I'm gonna hold on 1 second here. Let me try to get over to my share screen, and we're gonna go just wrap up with some more shopping news. Okay, here we go. So again, CANVA can be your friend if you want to do multiple uploads all at once. You can see how much faster that was. Just a quick recap, and how you can pull then all of that in, especially something like this that you want all sized to fit on your punch, right? So you kind of want these all the same size. And you know, working that into Cricut Design Space or Silhouette Studio in a faster way than one by one. Can you imagine? That would take a long time. Okay, so for shopping, if you go back to craftssomejoy.com, where I was mentioning shop my favorite things. If you go to the shop on Amazon, that pink button, this comes up to my store, and I do really appreciate when you use my store. I do get a small affiliate commission when you click through on my store and see what I have in here for you. And here is the, should I go back for a second? So when you land on my store, there's 3 different lists. There's Craft Room Organization, Tidy Up Tuesday. Everything I talk about is in Craft Room Organization. Favorite punches and dies. I like to just kind of keep those as a running list. Like if I order something off of Amazon, I go, oh, this, like the leaves for Croptoberfest, love those leaves. Go on in there and do that. And then printing and cutting at home. So this is where all the things I have tried. Look at that, 34% off. It's a Black Friday deal. You guys, it's $200. The TS95 21C, all-in-one wireless crafting photo printer. There it is. It was sold out for a long time. And look at that, it's back in stock, ready for your craft room. This printer I love. It also prints 12 by 12 borderless. It has a borderless driver for 12 by 12, 8 by 8, 7 by 7, 4.5, 4 by 6. It has all the borderless drivers, which is really nice. And then this is the smaller, the PictureMate PM400 is only $180 for, which is a great price on that one as well. For those are my 2 favorite printers. I have them both and I use them both. I actually, on Black Friday, I'll share what I ordered. And I actually got one for myself and one for one of my girls as a Christmas present. And that is the Canon, let's see, it has an X in it, X10. Was that it? I have to go look it up. Let me see. Nope, that's not it. 1 second. That is not it. There it is. This one. The Canon Selfie QX10. Forgot the Q. QX10. Someone that I was following, that I follow, actually did a little comparison between, these are the teeny tiny ones, friends, the itty bitties that you take with you when you go traveling. And so this is a screaming deal. I think $99 for the pink one. The white one is more. It's 130, I think. Oh no, 99. Wait. Wow, look at that. 99 for, no, yeah, that's right. It was 99 for the white, the green, or the pink. Such a deal. And I'm going to try this. Like I said, I got one for my daughter because they, what I found, my girls they don't ever print pictures. I'm the one that always prints pictures, but my oldest, who actually moved out, she loves taking pictures. And I thought this would be such a fun little gift. So I got her the printer and the paper. You guys don't tell her. But for her to kind of just print and put up around her office and on her desk and whatever, she could take pictures of her cats and print them and whatever, have it handy. So that's one I will give you the heads up when I try it, but I do trust the person who recommended this one as their favorite. So I'm like, well, if she recommends it, I'm going to try it too. So just so you know, I will be doing a review on that when I get it in. So that might get added to my printing and cutting at home list. It's not there now. I have the Sprocket. It's okay. I have the Selfie and it's okay. I do. I have all of these. Yes, I bought another one too. But these two are my favorites right here, the Epson and the Canon. And we'll have to see if that new one that I just got holds up for, you know, just fun little travel journals and different things like that. Okay, so does that make sense? Anyhow, any other questions before we go? Flat blade glass and feeder options clarification. Oh yes, scanner. It does. Yeah, it has a scanner. The Canon has a scanner. Thank you guys for answering those questions. It is not a fast one. The fast one is the Epson Picture Mate scanner. So that one is fast. So yeah. Yeah. Oh, Debbie. So the shop should not have a password. The shop, you should just be able to get in. If you forgot your password, when you go on to the website, there's a little button that says, hi, is this you? Log in. And you might have to log out if you forgot your password, and then log out. And then once you go back in, try to log in, it will have that little password, forgot password button. Okay, so what do I mean by that? Let me see if I can let's see. Da, 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 da. Oh, no, I can't get rid of that. So that's not going to work. Hold on. Where can I put it? I hope that made sense, Debbie. Well, I know what I can do. Let me go here. So you go here and where it says log in. Okay, forgot password right here. That's what you want. And if you are logged in, you have to, and you're like, I'm logged in, but I need to check out and it's asking for my password and I don't know what my password is. If you're in your cart, you can actually, so the December class is in classes. You go sign up and it wants you to add this. And then if it's asking create a password, but if you already have an account, then you just click sign in. And that way it all goes into that same member area, and everything is all in the same place, right? So I hope that makes sense. But if you are signed in and trying to check out, you may have to log out in order to get the forgot password screen. Okay, the only one more thing, the VIP shopping area, if you have purchased from me from my Creative Memories website, you should have an email with this password. There should be an email from Lauren at Craft Some Joy that you get sent with the password for this one. So, and I will be putting some more new things that I just got in this shop, and that includes the bundles. So the VIP area, I did include some of the promo bundles are in here, and I'll be putting some more new things in here as well. So I'm giving you guys first dibs at the bundles, and then anything that has been in the VIP area for a couple weeks, I move into my main shop. So it'll go into the Scrap Some Joy shop. Okay, so hopefully that answered some questions. And here's that 3-in-1. Oh, the photo templates boxes. Those are back in stock. I got all my labels and acetate and yeah. And the clear boxes. I'm out of blue boxes. And then here's the December days embellishments. Okay. Woohoo! More sharing. Yes, yep, there's a scanner. We have a video on that too. Okay. Oh, thank you, Terry. Yeah, I love it when you guys press that like button. This has been quite a quite a journey tonight, hasn't it? So we did a lot, and hopefully you can use this as a, I don't know, a resource because you can fast forward. Hold on. Wait a second. Here we go. Hopefully you can use this as a resource because you can fast forward all those parts. Like, oops, Lauren messed up. So just fast forward, grab that little ball, move it forward, and get to the part where on how to do the print and cut. But hopefully, learning how to do this so that you can create your own DIY embellishments will just give you a fun little spark on getting some more goodies into your hands that you can create on your own. Okay. And yeah, the Epson fast photo scanner is pretty amazing. And I do have actually, I think, a few videos on that because there was a learning curve on how to do that. You can scan your photos and documents and all kinds of things with that. Okay. So Joe Boyd, was I on the wrong screen? Okay, hopefully now I'm on the right screen, Janet. All right. Oh wow. And Sandy just got her printer for $87 because she had rewards, and that's the way to do it. How about that? All right. Okay. So friends, thank you for joining me on this crazy roller coaster ride tonight. We had kind of a bumpy ride, but hopefully there was some good stuff in there for you. Go have some fun finding your favorite deals and learning about how you can do some things with DIY features using a cutter, scanner, Cricut, whatever it is that you want to add. Hopefully you can find a little way to treat yourself to something fun during the holidays, or put it on your wish list, and you never know, Santa may bring it to you. Okay. So thank you. All right, friends, have a wonderful evening, weekend. I will see you next week. And, the holidays are coming, so keep an eye out on Facebook for my schedule since things will be a little different towards the end of the year. I'm going to take some time off. I'm going to do some scrapbooking, so check the sketch challenge for that. And we'll see you again soon. All right, friends. Thank you again for joining. Bye for now. See you soon.